Scorpio, this is going to be your June weekly love reading. Hope everybody is doing well. Okay, so we have the Strength card in the reverse coming out. We have the Judgment coming out and the Devil. What is going on? These are three major arcanas. Okay, Metamorphosis. You're having this huge transformation right now, okay? Self-awareness. There's some change that is happening. We also have the Five of Wands in the reverse. This is you seeing very clearly about a situation. There may have been something rushed or feeling eager, but let's see. You could be dealing with the Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You don't have to be, but I am seeing an awakening occurring. Something you maybe have self-doubt about before, or something that clouded your judgment about the Devil. Okay? Let's get right into it because this is huge. These are four major arcanas that are coming out. This is more about death and rebirth. This is strength. This is about awakenings. And this is about the shadow aspects of people and the situation. This can get very dark. But the shadow is here is because the shadow was blinding at one point. That's what it was saying. And now you're having this awakening about this situation. It's huge. It's a huge awakening. Okay. This Devil played a big part in it. All right, let's get right into it. If you guys are interested in a personal reading with me, the link is in the description box below. The only way to find the link to make a personal reading is through my YouTube channel or my Instagram, which is Tarot Charlie. Okay, Four of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups. Ooh, something's coming in. There's that King of Pentacles again. All right, looks like this is pretty awesome. I'm not gonna lie. It looks like you're walking away towards what you desire. Okay. Now I feel like you're moving fast or you're moving in some direction while someone's still holding on to you. Okay. All right. So this is like movement, progress, communication, just kind of like looking at things in a different perspective while you're having this rebirth. There's a lot of inner healing you've been doing. And this whole time, someone has been holding on to you. So it may have been hard to shake this energy off because someone here was clinging on to your energy. Okay. Even if they didn't say anything, they were. The Ace of Wands is saying that the fire went out in this situation. You're no longer motivated to spark things up. There may be some temptation coming in, but the challenge is that the fire went out. Okay, there's no longer like excitement when it comes to something anymore. Let's see what the Eight of Wands is. Six of Wands. You're not showing somebody attention. It may have felt very overwhelming or juggling back and forth with emotions. If you guys aren't feeling this yet, if you're still feeling a little stuck or feel energetically tied to someone, just wait, because right now it's June 10th and tomorrow we do have the strawberry moon, and there is some type of an awakening or rebirth or self-awareness that is literally coming in out of nowhere. And this is telling me that something is shedding the old. Like you're literally shedding this old perception of a situation or an old version of yourself that was in the situation. Okay, let's get the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like you had to either move on because there was no success coming in, and this person has the moon. Not everything has been revealed. This person feels in their energy that things are still uncertain between you two. They feel that it's like they're hiding things or hiding their emotions, and this could be caused by fear of you seeing through their deception, them creating their own illusions. Okay, they're not really listening to their intuition, but there is a lot of confusion and possibly secrets this person is holding back about their emotions towards the situation. Okay. It's like a complicated relationship. This person feels so uneasy. They're not sure about what the motives are behind this. They may still be attached to this old version of you. Something is really clouding their judgment. It's like they did not expect for things to turn out this way, and now they're left kind of in the dark, and you're not showing them attention. Ooh, the challenge is the Empress and the Seven of Coins. The reason why things are not moving forward is because you're the Empress. You're not going to invest in something, now male or female, doesn't matter. You see no freaking growth in this energy anymore. There's no point in investing as the way that you used to, because nothing really felt like it came out of it. Maybe not appreciation, or someone didn't show care or really gave that back to you. So I feel like you stopped investing, you stopped caring, but you gave this person Empress love, which means abundant, unconditional love. You were there and saw the, you know, the beauty in the connection. You brought the relationship up to a certain level, but this other person needed to help with that too. And I feel like you just stopped doing your part, and everything just kind of fell apart after that. And now they're feeling this uncertainty. Okay. I feel like no matter how they're feeling though, this rebirth is necessary for you regardless, because it's you walking away to your wish fulfillment. And after so much self-doubt, after so much like questioning yourself, but the whole time the shadow was here, which is manipulation, lust, gaslighting, temptation, instant gratification, all this stuff, right? The devil is very manipulative. So what happened is it clouds some of your judgment and made you question yourself, but not no more. I don't see that happening at all. I see you having this huge realization where the truth is being revealed to you, and now they're left with nothing but to just only imagine what is happening. So it's like the tables kind of turned here in a way, but you did more than enough. Ooh, hello, King of Swords in the reverse. I don't like that. This person is keeping secrets. They're not even listening to their intuition. The Empress was giving to the King of Swords in the reverse. Okay, let's talk about this. The King of Swords is in the reverse is practically very cold, detached, and controlling. They're super calculated to do things for their own benefit. And they are super intelligent, but in the wrong ways, okay? And what they were doing is like they were hiding things from you. And that's why it felt, and they were being kind of calculated in some way. But the Empress saw through the King of Swords and decided to stop investing. And now that's why they feel in the dark and holding on to you tightly, because their plan worked before. Why isn't it working now? I would not even, this King of Swords can be, if you say, like, they could be very hurtful with their words. They can be very hurtful with their actions and how they think. They can challenge you just to, like, get you upset about something. Like the King of Swords is not a very nice person when it's in the reverse. You were their shiny gold opportunity, and now you took it away. You took your love and you took it with you to this new journey. Let's get the Eight of Pentacles, Scorpio. This person thinks you gave up on the connection. This is interesting. Okay. Well, the Wheel of Fortune is saying this is completely out of their control. They can't do anything about it. They're not more powerful for the universe than the universe. I don't know why I'm stuttering so much. Maybe I had too much coffee, or I need more coffee. The Wheel of Fortune is saying that this person has zero control of anything, and they think they might, any trick they have up their sleeve, it's not going to freaking work. They're feeling abandoned, unloved, and their belief has been challenged. What's in there? They are so confused and unstable right now when it comes to the Ten of Cups and what they want. They're very up in the air. You got this person like really confused. Like you threw them off track. They're out of balance here, you guys. They don't even know I'm just seeing through this whole reading that they're confused. Now, what's their actions? Oh my gosh. If this person comes in, like the Five of Cups, I swear. And then they acted like that with you with the King of Swords and the shadow is still present. That really, like, be careful. This is a warning. You guys are in the middle of a rebirth. They might catch you at a really bad time. So this is more of, this person feels like this is a breakup. They're coming in as not wanting to fight, but their emotions go back and forth a lot with the Knight of Cups. They're okay, so this is what I'm feeling. The King of Swords is completely intelligent when it comes to telling people what they want to hear, but there's no actual emotion attached to their words. That's what's happening here. They're coming in emotional in the near future with wanting to pursue or rush in some way, but they are hurt. Over this. They are carrying a lot here. But when you have the King of Cups in the reverse here with the Five of Cups and the Knight of Wands, they're not emotionally attached to what they're saying. So they're only telling you what they want to hear because they can't even identify where this is coming from. They're heartbroken, but they're not really knowing why. Is it because they're missing you, or is it because you're not around anymore to give them what they want? Are they sad because they can't control you? There's so much more than just, I'm sad over a heartbreak. There's something here where this person is feeling regret, feeling sad, but doesn't know, like, their intention is questionable. Their feelings are questionable on where it's coming from. I feel like it's more from this King of Swords of not having control. Like, you bruise someone's ego and it's really messing them up in a way. So is it genuine? I don't see that. No. Do I see that they're hurting? Yes. The question is, why? What are they hurting about? Is it because of their own reasons, selfish reasons? Or is it truly because they've hurt you and they know how they acted? But then if they say that, is that something that's but it seems like they don't really, there's no change, no emotion with the words they say. But we have this King of Pentacles and the outcome on how things can go. So let's see. Six of Cups. Somebody from the past is coming in. There's a lot of reminiscing and thinking. This person feels like you are a soulmate energy. The Eight of Swords, the Eight of Wands, but there may be no communication. Still not showing them attention. Whatever they did with this King of Swords, I feel you are leaving them in a way. Now, this can change anytime, but for right now, I feel like you are leaving them in their own regret. Because your attention is focused on progress and moving forward, not dealing with people who act like the victim because things don't go their way, and then coming in like they're so sad, but it's only because they feel uncertain in the way that they didn't expect this to happen. So it's like they're sad because things didn't go as planned and they were not ready to, they weren't ready for this, what you were doing, Scorpio. They weren't ready. They didn't know that you can just come up from this. Yeah, it seems like somebody wants to reach out to you, wants to start over. That's why the Six of Cups is coming. They did give in to temptation. So there's a warning. You are having an awakening, so you can trust your freaking judgment 100% when this person comes in. Okay, 1,000%. Because you're going to be in a place of awareness with them. Very few of you, I feel, will start this cycle back up, depending on if you see it or not. If you see the pattern of this person or not, or the intention of this person or not, because the double is involved. And that is a very manipulative energy. That's where the rose-colored glasses come in, you know, is by the devil. That's how love bombers get in, by the devil. So it's not something to take lightly, but I am seeing that you're doing a pretty great job on how you're handling this. Okay, let's see. I know I've acted childishly. I don't know how to approach you now. I'm not sure if we both feel the same way about each other. We're so different. I'm trying to figure out how this is going to work. So much has happened between us in the past. Can we work through it again? That's that. So the King of Pentacles may be coming out here now that I'm seeing it. Very eager to come towards you to see if you guys can work it out again. But I feel like you're just seeing a little too clearly. But again, free will. However, I'm just here to show you the hidden messages. Actually, I kind of want to grab that moon. Oh my goodness, I can't with this person. This person has unresolved. Look at 3 major arcanas. This person feels like things aren't unresolved. Okay, the Magician is saying that they're planning something. They do have a trick up their sleeve. The Temperance is showing that they're super out of balance. They were not ready to let you go yet. They're not done with you, in a way, no matter how long it's been. They are a very big trickster. The Magician is not one of my favorite cards when it comes out in the reverse, because it can be very dark and very hurtful. And someone who just does not, how do I say it, just does not get it. They're out of touch. They're not thinking about the other person. They're thinking about how they can get the person to do what they say, or to get them to believe what they want them to believe. It's just unfair. So this is just more of a, to be honest with you guys, Scorpio, if you really want to know what the cards are saying, it's basically their intention is to manipulate for their own selfish gain. Okay? So again, take what resonates with this reading. It's not going to be for everyone. Whoa, hello. I feel unbalanced and uneasy. They do. I don't know what to do to fix it. Confusion. I'm not sure I can meet your expectation. The pressure is too much for me. I don't think you're asking for much at all. I think they're just very detached, you guys. They're very detached. It's not like because you're not lovable. They're just not, something happened to them. It gives them, but that's why you need to like protect yourself from this energy, because they are coming in so cold. I'm sending you loving energy. Can you feel it? Betrayal. Oh, geez. Yeah, this does feel like a betrayal. A big one. But you know what, Scorpio? You're a very in-depth person. I'm a Scorpio moon. And trust me, having Scorpio moon, you are super, super intuitive. You know what's going on. And yes, there may be even some times where you can give this person benefit of the doubt, but once you see it, I don't think you can unsee it anymore. And in this situation, it feels like you just want to get out of this, okay? But there may be a test coming in. Yeah, Spirit's saying set rules and boundaries. Care for animals. I love that. And you're blessed. Okay, so you're all good. Blessings are coming. Be resilient. Crisis. Spirit is saying that this was a huge crisis or big betrayal that has happened to you that you are coming out of. You're like a phoenix rising, my friend. And Spirit is noticing you're resilient. You are resilient. Don't question that. Okay, but this person with the King of Swords in the shadow, some of you guys may be dealing with someone who's really, really, really cruel, man. Like, maybe even like someone who puts a smile on, but deep down inside, they are cruel. It just does not feel well. It does not like feel like a good energy. Like this awakening has to happen for you to be lifted up from the illusion of what this person created, period. All right. Okay, I'm going to leave this here for you guys. I hope this message did help and bring some clarity to you. And if it did, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys very soon. God bless.